Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. In this video, we're going to look at how to apply to the University of Antwerp in Belgium. This is another university in Belgium where you can actually apply for free to study. So this is the official website, University of Antwerp. So we have a lot of tabs here that you can navigate: program, scholarship, admission, enrollment, international degree, students, PhD, your visa and permit, study budgets, starting at University of Antwerp, housing, faculties, organization, alumni. Looking at the programs they have here, you have language of instruction, taught in Dutch, taught in English language. You also have, by the other side, you have different courses there. But instead of scrolling down all through all the courses, you can just actually make do with the filter so that your search or your course search is going to be very short. I just click on taught in English here. You see 105 here. And then you scroll down a little bit again. You have your faculty or departments here, your discipline. Are you in construction and design? Are you in chemistry, economics, philosophy, medicine, history, harbor, and transport? For example, I want to look at philosophy. I click on philosophy. It gives me 5 courses there. So when I click on master's course here, taught in English or Dutch, program level master's, type of course or training, academic program, and then you click here and you start checking out what that course is all about and all the admission requirements or application requirements. All right, so I still leave it at taught in English here. You have 105 courses taught in English. So what I want to do is to possibly show more. So let's take, for example, another course. I go to computer science. I click on computer science. You have 11 courses there. And then I go to master computer science here, taught in English language. That's for masters. Computer science, data science, and artificial intelligence is taught in English language. Computer science, software engineering, digital business engineering, digital text analysis, electronics and ICT engineering technology. So whichever course that interests you or that you want to apply, so just click on the arrow here, it takes you to the page and you just navigate through the admission requirements. You also have another page where you can actually navigate as an international degree student to have different tabs there. If you want to read information in French, you have it there. They can welcome you in French language, German language, Spanish language, Turkish language. All right, if you want to know other information with regards to your application, it's also there. Now, looking at the admission and enrollment, how to apply, you come here and click on academic bachelor. If you're going for bachelor's, here you have, are you ready to start, and when to apply. All right, so you scroll here and it said admission requirement, deadlines, and procedure. So you click on admission requirements here and it gives you the information that you're looking for. All right, so the diploma requirement for bachelor's program. So if you want to study, if you want to go for bachelor's program here, these are the things that are required of you. In order to enroll in academic bachelor program, you need to have at least your secondary school degree, which entitles you to enroll in a comparable program in a university of the country in which the degree was conferred. All right, so in all summary here, it just says you should have your secondary school certificate or your diploma certificate or your high school, as you may have it called in your home country. And you have other qualification here. All right, so if you're from any of this country, they have their specification on what they are looking at. Language requirement for bachelor study of social economic sciences. All right, so we click on it, you have the information that they require you to have IELTS. Also, we have additional information here, which says that applicants who previously obtained a diploma in English in an English top program in Australia, English-speaking Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, the UK, that's the United Kingdom, USA, are exempt from providing an additional language test certificate. Now, let's look at for admission requirement for masters. If you're going for masters, it says that you need at least an academic bachelor degree to be able to enroll in an initial master program. Also, if you're applying for a PhD program, you need an academic master degree to apply for a PhD. So if you're applying as an international student, you need to bear in mind, you need to have your documents legalized. I already have a video that talks about how to authenticate and legalize your documents, all right, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your home country before you take it down to the Belgium embassy. The information is clear there in that video. I'll put the link of that video in the description box of this video so that you can actually check that out and follow due process. However, on this page, you have additional information here. It says as part of your application in Mobility Online, you need to submit various supporting documents. If these documents have been issued by a national authority other than Belgium, the Belgian government requires that you submit legalized copies of each document. All right, so let's look at a few important details here. Need for authentication legalization, official documents, including degree certificates and sworn translations, that's if they are not in English, German, French, any of the languages that are spoken in Belgium, need to be authenticated in order to use them abroad. That is done at the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then before you take it down to the Belgium embassy. How to get your documents legalized? You actually need to do that at the Belgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, all right, in your home country. Important information for applicants from Cameroon, Nigeria, and Ghana. It says for applicants with a higher education degree from any of these countries I mentioned, all right, you need to authenticate and legalize your documents, and also additional direct confirmation will be done from the home university. So a quick view on Belgium Embassy in Nigeria. If you're from Nigeria, this is their official website, legalization of documents. They have their procedure there here. Previously, what I used to know is that you have your documents sent to them via a courier service, all right? But here now you have to book an appointment. It says your legalization of documents will now take place over the counter at the Embassy of Belgium in Abuja. Days for submission of documents, you have the Wednesday, Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's after you book an appointment. So you need to click here, pick a date, and then put in your information there, and then they say your feedback, and then you follow other due process, right? You have to pay this amount of 17,300 as at this time. Please know that this amount will change over time or will remain the same depending on when you want to actually go for your legalization of your documents after you're done with Ministry of Education and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You pay into this account, Belgian Embassy account, and you follow other due process. Here you have basic requirements for documents to be legalized. Please read this at your free time. Birth, death certificate, attestation of birth, you have it there. Academic documents, official copy, your WAEC, your bachelor's degree, your transcript is also needed. Affidavit, you read up that. Parental authorization, you read it there. Annex 32, that student sponsorship, police character, marriage certificate, and other useful information you have there. I'll put this link in the description box of this video so that you can read it up at your free time. So far, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your family and friends. This application is free. To subscribe to this channel, which would be highly appreciated. Quick one, which is very important to actually want to look at the tuition fees. The latest one before 2025 is academic tuition fee for 2023-2024. So if you're going for bachelor's, master's, preparatory and bridging program, let's click on it and find out what is applicable. Rates for students with other nationalities, that's for international students. Bachelor's program, you have it here, 400 euros plus 45 euros / credits, the number of credits you're doing. Take, for example, you're going for 60 credits course here. You have 3,100 euros. That is if you're going for bachelor's program. Looking out for master's program, for international students, that are students with other nationalities, aside for being an European student, here you have standard 400 euros plus 90 euros, then / the credit number of credits you're having that is in your program. You have it there. If you're going for 60 credits course, you have 5,800 euros. If you're going for PhD, you also have your tuition fee or your first enrollment, then your enrollment there, then defense of thesis, you have the information there. And finally, before we end this video, is how to apply, and that's before you get your admission. So I click here on bachelor's, and it takes me to another place. Here you have academic bachelor. That is after you must have checked the requirements for your chosen program or your chosen course. And then you go to the second one. It takes you how and when to apply, and then it brings you here. Then you scroll down, you have another tab here, start your application, your admission procedure. You take it down. You have to read through, all right? So let's just briefly, it says here, the admission application process consists of 3 major parts. All right, but one is optional, which is the part 2. However, let's look at the 3 parts. The part 1 says screening on content and level. That is screening of your online documents, of your personal information that you're going to input. We're going to see it in a brief. The second part, which is the part 2, says screening of Dutch or English language proficiency. Part 3 is screening of hard copy documents on authenticity. Another thing to note here is that the application procedure at University of Antwerp is free of charge. Application here is free of charge. So please start clicking on the like button so that YouTube can recommend this video to a lot of people wanting to apply. Share with your family and friends this video, and consider to subscribe if you're new here. Looking at the application deadline, if you're from EEA area, you have this deadline here. You need to start making your application from November up until June 2020. 2024. But if you're applying as an international student, you have to start making your application from November, which will end in March 2024, the 1st of March. So I plead with you to start making your application. You do not have to wait till March before you start making your application. Send hard copies to the registrar. That is if they require you to do that. However, I know that for most people that have applied, they've actually asked them to scan their documents and send it via their email. You are not allowed to apply for several programs simultaneously, all right? You're only allowed to apply just one program at a time. The second thing here is that students are required to submit and follow up application themselves. You don't need to give it to a third party to do it for you. It's a simple process. We're going to look at it in a brief. It's something you can do just in a few minutes and you're done. But just make sure that you have all your documents ready when you're doing your online application. The next thing here is that in case admission is granted, and then you have letters of acceptance that are available, it's strongly advised to start up your visa application as soon as possible from an international area, from Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. All right, you need to actually start up your visa procedure in time. At least it will take about 3 months before this should be ready. Steps to take when you are trying to make your application. The first one is to enter your personal details. All right, the second one that is you need to generate a user account to access the application in a secure way. And the third one is for you to upload all your electronic documents to support your application. Documents like a color copy of your valid passport or your identity card, a curriculum vitae, a motivation letter to actually tell them why you want to take the course or the program you're applying to. And the next is a color copy of an original degree certificate. And then if your documents is not in any of this language, you need to translate it Dutch, French, German, or English. Now let's see how to apply. And this is the form you're going to be having. Look at here already. Automatically, you have type of applicant. It has highlighted that incoming, type of person, students, programs, bachelor's, because we picked that up from the bachelor's degree page. Application period 2024-2025, which is a new session that is about to come up. And then you fill in your details. One thing to note here, you need to enter your name as printed on your passport. So take, for example, my name is Emanuela Amara David. All right, I don't go say David Amara Emanuela. I have to put it the way it is written in my passport. My surname is David, so I start with the capital letter D-A-V-I-D-S. That is my surname, David. And then my given name, I can put Emanuela, and then I continue one step at a time. You just realize in 2-3-5 minutes maximum. Once you're done, guys, please make sure you click on this send application. Once you click on send application, you get an automated email that says welcome, and then it gives you further useful information and links on how to upload your document. For application as a master's student, I click on that, and then I scroll down and I click on how and when to apply. Please follow step by step as I'm going with you as well. Start your application here, admission procedure. Click on that as well. You come up here, click on apply now. Come guys here. For program, it has already automatically fixed in master degree for you. Type of person, students, and then you scroll through and follow the due process, all your documents beside you when you are filling up this form online. All right, guys, I hope you found this video useful. All links shared in this video will be in the description box of this video so that you can actually follow step by step with regards to how I showed you on how to apply to University of Antwerp. Please like this video, click on the like button. That's the only way YouTube will recommend this video to a lot of people wishing to study in Belgium. Share this video with your family and friends, and consider to subscribe if you're new here and turn on your post notification to be the first to know when I upload useful content. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.